Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Take all that joy into your heart. Hello, good morning. Hello. It was possible I was not speaking, holding the mic.
We'll just start without you.
We're going to start.
We
Susie and I have got this. So we're not at all eager, nervous. So we're going to start with our centering. Oh, do you want a microphone?
Oh, will I be using it? Okay, fine. Switch the mic.
Switching mics. I don't know why, but we are. I don't know why. Yes.
I love it.
Okay. Would you please join us? We're all substitutes today. Not really. We all belong here. We're all new to this particular thing, so let's work in that harmony together. We're going to start with our centering song as we always do on a Sunday morning. Thank you.
I believe in miracles, and I believe they happen every day. This life we live, it can be so magical when you know that all you wish is on its way. Let the peace and love you are illuminate this place. Let your happy thoughts shine out like sunbeams from your face, like fireflies in the firelight. Just can't help but glow. We are so much more than we could ever know. The sun and moon can't compare to you. Should you forget who you are, we are made of stars. I believe the universe is making all the pieces fit just right. Even when there's pain and you just can't find the words, they always show up at the perfect time. So let the peace and love you are illuminate this place. Let your happy thoughts shine out like sunbeams from your face, like fireflies in the firelight. Just can't help but glow. We are so much more than we could ever know. The sun and moon can't compare to you. Should you forget who you are, you are made of stars.
And just staying in that space, that softness of the song, that we are so much more. Just feeling into that space, centering into that oneness, that limited presence, that power that I call God. God, Spirit, Source, is at the center, in the center, in the center of all things, of all life, all experiences. Everything is God, and everything is love. And as I feel into that knowing, that truth, I know that I am this joy, this love, that I am exactly that power, that presence, that love, that peace, that joy. That I am perfect, whole, and complete. And as I know this for myself, I also know this for each and every beloved within the sound of my voice and beyond. I know that there is this perfect weaving of connection, of love and joy that is in each of us. And as I know that today is blessed and very blessed with love through the music, with love through the message, with love in the social hall after, and just love and connection with everybody that is here. That we are connected and we are blessed. This day and every day. It is good and very good. And I simply allow it to be. And so it is.
So welcome again. Thank you for coming. Thank you for joining. Oh, thank you for coming forward. New person that's never been here before and does not know the order. She's a brave soul. Anybody else want to come sit in front? Come. So welcome. I am not Reverend Charlene Kusner. I am Beth Haase. So we are, this is one of the Sundays that Charlene comes and is able to be in it and not of it, so to speak, and yet she's right there in the front row, which is a good feeling. So if I forget anything, I think there'll be some pantomiming going on or some sort of something. And anyone feel free. I was saying earlier, I only come almost every Sunday and have for a really long time. And yet when I'm up here, I'm like, what are we doing next? What happens next? Are you sure that's next? So I have my thing, but I just need my glasses so we can do this all. So welcome to Sunday. Welcome to the Sunday at the Center for Spiritual Living, Temecula Valley. If you're here for the first time, I hope it won't be your last. I hope that you find something here in the community, in the message, in the people, in the hearts, in the love, that you say to yourself, perhaps I'll come back again. So you are more than welcome. So what is on my screen, wait, where I'm supposed to look, is, wait, am I doing one more? No, I'm not gonna look at Charlene. Do not. We're grateful you're here. Wait, I think I just do the what we believe. Okay, so and thank you for Susie for saying the perfect, whole, and complete. I have muses that bring me messages in the middle of the night, usually when I'm like, what do we believe? I don't know. I just sat on practitioner panels yesterday for people becoming licensed, and they were asked that, and it's harder than it looks like to be able to summarize it in a few sentences. But this is what came, and I thought it would work for this moment of what is it we believe as a center for spiritual living. And so I'm going to speak to the gardeners in the room. If you are growing things this spring and summer, you will understand this analogy and then relate it to your spiritual growth also. There's a seed, there's soil, there's a plant. That is the creative process in the ground so that we have abundance of zucchini, and also in ourselves. We are a seed that is here. That is the perfection of us. We come equipped with everything we need That seed contains everything, and so do we. So that's the seed part of this process. The soil is what we are in. That is the supporting part of taking that seed and allowing it to do what it needs to do. So us being in this life is the soil. We are perfect. We are whole. There's a wholeness there. We are not separate. We came equipped. We are connected. And then the seed and the soil and the plant is the completeness of it all. So when I allow my perfection to merge with the soil, I am complete as that zucchini or that tomato or that corn or whatever you might be growing if you're growing, or weeds, which are also a part of God, right? So perfect, whole, and complete is a phrase you hear a lot. I think that there can be an assumption that perfect means you better be flawless. That's not it at all. We are perfect because nothing added, nothing needing to be added or taken away. We're perfect. That's what that word means. Doesn't mean you're flawless and have no musses and mushes and all that. So welcome, and welcome online. I know that some of you are out there. I've been where you are, so having my coffee, feet up, enjoying it from a bit of afar. So welcome in also. And enjoy this experience today of watching someone who is perfect in her imperfections sometimes go through this process. So at this time, we are going to have a spiritual reading by Susie Kusner, who is the practitioner for us for today. Handing it off.
Thank you, Beth.
Oh, I skipped it. Oh, well. Well, we're moving on.
One more.
Look at, oh, wait.
There it
I
is.
think I hit it
Oh,
too fast, right?
there we go.
Don't look at what's coming.
So earlier this week, or this last week, when Beth sent out her talk title, I couldn't get past the talk title making me think of a certain movie. So do we know the talk title? Love Lifts Us Up Where We Belong. Anybody know that movie? Do you know exactly what I'm talking about? Yeah, An Officer and a Gentleman. So anyway, so I thought it was kind of funny. So my reading today, so it's comes from Father Richard Rohr, who is a very accomplished author and has written many, many, many books. So I'm choosing today a reading from one of his books. It's called The Naked Now, Learning to See as the Mystics See. The meaning of spiritual love. When you regarded me, your eyes imprinted your grace in me. In this, you loved me again. And thus my eyes merited to also love what you see in me. Let us go forth together to see ourselves in your beauty. So that was from St. John of the Cross. Going forward is Father Richard Rohr's words. When we read poetry as beautiful and profound as this verse, we can see why John of the Cross was far ahead of his time in the spiritual and psychological understanding of how love works and how true love changes us as a deep level. He consistently speaks of divine love as the template and model for all human love, and human love as the necessary school and preparation for any transcendent encounter. If you have never experienced human love, it will be very hard for you to access God as love. If you have never let God love you, you will not know how to love humanly in the deepest way. Of course, grace can overcome both these limitations. In this surely inspired passage, John describes the very process of love at its best. You give a piece of yourself to the other. You see a piece of yourself in the other, usually unconsciously. This allows the other to do the same in return. You do not need or demand anything back from them because you know that you are both participating in a single, bigger gazing and loving, one that fully satisfies and creates an immense inner aliveness. Simply to love is its own reward. You accept being accepted for no reason and by no criteria whatsoever. This is the key that unlocks everything in me for others and toward God. To put it another way, what I let God see and accept in me also becomes what I can then see and accept in myself. And even more, it becomes that whereby I see everything else. This is radical grace. This is why it is crucial to allow God and at least one other person to see us in our imperfection and even our nakedness as we are. Rather than as we would ideally wish to be, it is also why we must give others this same experience of being looked upon in their imperfection. Otherwise, they will never know the essential and utterly transformative mystery of grace. This is the glue that binds the universe of persons together. Such utterly free and gratuitous love is the only love that validates, transforms, and changes us at the deepest levels of consciousness. It is what we all desire and what we were created for. Once you allow it for yourself, you will almost naturally become a conduit of the same for others. In fact, nothing else will attract you any more or even make much sense. Can you let God look upon you in your lowliness, as Mary put in the Luke 1:47, without waiting for some future moment when you believe you are worthy? Remember the words of John of the Cross. Love what God sees in you. Many of us never go there because to be loved in this way is to live in the naked now. And it is indeed a quite naked moment. Thank you.
I guess it's me again. So we have, you were introduced already through our centering song, a singer who I think has been here before, Kristen Lee, and she is back. And so I'm going to give a little bio, and then she will join us up here. I think Ryman is joining. Are you soloing it? Oh, did you do your first song? Okay, I'm going to tell you about Kristen now. It's fine. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Hold on. Made of stars and little things. Is that what you said? Oh, you reversed? That's what I thought. Yes, perfect. So let me tell you, Kristen is going to come back and do another song on the other side of the talk, just so you can contemplate this. She is a soulful, dynamic vocalist. She's a songwriter. This was one of hers, right? This was one of her own creations. She pursues her dream of performing and following in her father's footsteps. Her father was also a musician. And she hopes that her new music will lift spirits and remind us of all the good in our lives. So that I definitely got that through your song and the words from your song. So she'll come back and sing a song on the other side of the talk. So that will be perfect. And you can now just relax and enjoy. And I will now attempt to move screens here. Ta-da! Oh, look at this! Woo-hoo. So it wasn't working. I go, Susie, it's not working. And she goes, you have to turn it on. So bear with me. Oh, wait, hold on. Stand by. You're going to do it again? Sure. There's 3 songs. There's 3 songs? 2 songs. Yeah. 1 song and 2 songs. So what are we doing right now?
3 total, 1 now.
1 now. Oh. Yes. Perfect. Are you singing by yourself? Are you soloing? You're with a track. So let me introduce you to Kristen Lee. Now you know about her. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, wait,
And
this is
mic.
the other mic.
Okay.
I am so glad. It's right here, love.
There we go.
Amateur hour, but you know what? It's fun. Thank you.
There we go. All right.
A lot of math before coffee. Hi, good morning, everybody. Woo, I'm so excited to be here. Thank you so much. I think I'm going to be singing Little Things for you. Is that right? Well, whatever plays is what I'll be singing for you. Okay, this one's called Little Things. It's something that I wrote for my new record called Messy and Magical that I'm working on, and I'm really excited about it, so I hope you enjoy it too. A little bit up, please. This cosmic sea that we're all swimming, there's no end and no beginning. We just try to do the best we can to find the magic in our morning coffee, sweet words that are whispered softly, and the golden light of summer on your skin. Like a movie, it can pass us by. These little things that make us feel alive, sipping wildflowers, swimming in the ocean, laughing at nothing, living for the moment, dancing wild and free in my bare feet, singing along to the songs on the radio. It's the little things that mean the most. Sometimes we can take for granted all the seeds that we have planted, and the lightning that is running through our veins. The universe in ecstatic motion. I wanna be here for every raw emotion. I can feel my soul remembering that nothing meant for me could ever pass me by. So I think I'll just enjoy the ride. Watching wildflowers swimming in the ocean. The little things, laughing for hours, living for the moment. The little things, dancing wild and free in my bare feet, singing along to the songs on the radio. It's the little things that mean the most. Breathe it in. Oh, let's take a deep breath. I'm gonna breathe in all the good stuff. Picking wildflowers, swimming in the ocean. The little things, laughing for hours, loving every moment. The little things, dancing wild and free in my bare feet, singing along to the songs on the radio. It's the little things, ooh, it's the little things that mean the most. Thank you so much. Woo! I'll see you.
I think we get a bonus. We're going to get 3 songs. So, hey, you put up with a little bit of the perfect imperfections and get more. Thank you. That was beautiful. That was just had a beautiful vibe. So, moving into that. So, in case you missed out, the title of the talk, Love Lifts Us Up Where We Belong. And what I would like to do is take a moment for those of you, those of us who know this song. Maybe you can hear Joe Cocker's voice, because I certainly had the song worm for a couple days after I read the talk title. I'm like, all right, Joe, you need to go now so I can focus. So it is from a song, and in a movie, Officer and a Gentleman, so you're dating yourself if you're nodding your head. It's like, yeah, I know those things. That's okay. So we're going to talk in a little different direction, but there you go. All right. So what I decided, my strength is not emceeing. I get a little flustered. I get a little, I'm kind of beating up on myself. I'm a teacher. Charlene is the sage on the stage. I see myself as the guide on the side, and so when I step in here, I'm feeling a little exposed, and I've shared that before. So I decided that what I wanted to do with this talk, and where it took me, not I took it took me, was to kind of lay a couple of foundations. And Susie started it beautifully, reading from Richard Rohr about love in its very essence. And so what I thought I would do is start with a couple of what I consider the foundations, because the word love, for most people, when you just allow the image, is something along the lines of the Valentine's hearts, be mine, love you, those kinds of things, or it is the tragic stories, or it is all of those things that we think of love as being between two people, and there possibly will be drama involved, especially with songs and movies and things like that. So I thought I would start on the spiritual level with this. So we're going to start with Ernest Holmes, who was the founder of this, the visionary, the one who took all the teachings and was able to kind of pull the strings together to have it make sense as it has passed along for the past 100 years. So we're going to start with the definition. Yes, I'm always thrilled when my slides show up, so just humor me on that one. So this is from Science of Mind, and if you're familiar with it or not, Science of Mind is a very ambitious textbook, and if you start by learning Science of Mind by reading that book, you won't get very far. It's everything. So, but this is the textbook, and this is one of the quotes where he defines love in such, for me, such a clear way when we're talking about love lifts us up. Love is an essence. It's an atmosphere. It defies analysis, as does life itself. Try to define life. It's very impossible. It is that which is and cannot be explained. It is common to all people, to all animal life, and evident in the response of plants to those who love them. So love is an essence. It's an atmosphere. It's not the candy heart kind of thing. That's a part of it. But love is an essence. And that's what we're going to look at today, is how it can lift us up. Love reigns supreme over all. No power stronger. So we're going to be kind of working in this with these ideas in ourselves, and how this applies and how we use this as the thing that reigns supreme over everything else. So that's defining love. If you're asked today, and you might be, say, can you define love for me? You can say, as a matter of fact, I can. It is an essence. It is an atmosphere. So moving on from that, because there's also quotes, and I know I've gone to the Science of Mind on this a lot. What is love? Because it's used so much in the spiritual teaching and principle that we work with. So the next, oh no, sorry, don't look. Sorry, I blew the surprise. This is just a quote. I have it, no slide. This is a quote also from Science of Mind on his quote on love. It is the outpouring of spirit. So we tend to think of love as being from one person to another. In the definition, so raising it up to the spiritual definition, it is the outpouring of spirit. It is the givingness of life. Love is the givingness of itself. In a lesser sense, the affection one has for another can be called love. So when I love another person, or I love an idea, or a song, or a food item, or a season, that's also, in a lesser sense, the affection we have for something else. The principle of love is not to be confused with mere sentimentality, although all forms of love are aspects of that. So when we love something, we feel it physically. You can feel your heart opening and those kinds of connections, that energetic and sometimes hormonal connections. But it is beyond that. It's a principle. It is the great transforming power. Love brings everything into harmony. That's why the idea that love harmonizes everything. It is the unifying principle, the creative element, the motivating power of all that is fine and noble in life. In metaphysical treatment, love is the healing force. So this is how powerful love is. It goes well beyond that affection between myself and another, or an idea, or some passing kind of thing that I have a crush on. So this idea of love, it's an essence, it's an atmosphere, it's the outpouring of spirit. It can't be defined. When I was learning neurolinguistics, they said if you can put it in a wheelbarrow, it's not big enough. Love is like that. You can't put that in a wheelbarrow. It is the essence of everything. So one more teaching point. So we got the definition of love and how it fits into our understandings. We also talk a lot in these, we're not classes here, we're Sunday services here and in the classes, and just in the concept of our spiritual path around co-creation. So for definition, co-creation that's the wholeness that I talked about earlier, is when I am in partnership with love. So I co-create my life in co-creation with this essence, this power, and then I'm in alignment, I'm in agreement with it, and I create my life from that. And so again, Ernest Holmes defines co-creation as a conscious recognition imbued with love that becomes the foundation of our co-creative power. When I start with love as my intention, I create. Thought unified with feeling sets the law into motion. We intentionally, operative word, infuse our desired vision with deep love. So we have a vision, we infuse it with love, and we see it as already accomplished in the divine mind. That's how we co-create our lives. This is the very basis of the science of mind and spirit. We are creating the world for ourselves as we intend. Okay? A lot of information, a lot of definition. Now here's the question. So what does this have to do with us today in the world where love is hard to see sometimes? So we have this beautiful concept, this definition. Love is more powerful than anything. It transcends everything, every obstacle, every negative, everything. We tend to only see it as this little piece of it, the tip of the iceberg, so to speak. And yet we're living in a world that's asking us to allow love to lift us up where we belong. And so, slide, see, I almost blew my thing. I have a story. It looks like this. There is a Buddhist story. This all ties together. You're going to be impressed. There is a Buddhist story about a blind turtle. This is one of the teaching koans in the Buddhist way of teaching things. About a blind turtle that lives on the ocean floor, and it surfaces just once every 100 years. A golden yoke, a hoop, floats on the vast ocean, blown every which way by the wind. The chances of the turtle surfacing at just the right moment and in just the right place to be able to put its head through the yoke is as rare and precious as your human incarnation. You are here right now. You found the yoke. That the odds of that, you came up to the surface of the tumultuous ocean, found the yoke to be here at this moment in time. It is not an accident. This is love. So oh wow. So that's this picture kind of says it all. Our odds of incarnating in this moment in time are not a coincidence. This is love. This is the power. We are here at the perfect time against all the odds. What came to me after I had sketched all this out, I'm teaching the roots of science of mind right now. We were dancing with Emerson and did a thing this past week, and I thought it worked so it's such a perfect, I love this quote. He's one of my boyfriends, as some of you know. I love Ralph Waldo. But here's what he says in one of his chapters. This is on spiritual laws. The fact that I am here tells me the soul has need of an organ here. Think about that. The relationships you're in, the situations that you're dealing with, this time in the world, the fact that you are here tells you the soul has need of an organ. And the organ could be your eyes, your ears, your heart, your hands. You're needed. That's why the incarnation is such a miraculous event. So when we think about this, we're talking about love. We're here, we're an agent for love. We found the golden hoop at the exact right moment to be incarnated into this moment in time, bringing what we're bringing to the world. And so I want to share one more quote and then kind of get into a little more of the gist of it. Again, Holmes, also one of my very favorite quotes. He says, today I bestow the essence of love. This is from this thing called You, which is a beautiful love song to ourselves. Today I bestow the essence of love upon everything. My soul meets the soul of the universe in everyone. This love is a healing power touching everything into wholeness, healing the wounds of experience with its divine balm. It flows in transcendent loveliness into my world of thought and form, ever renewing, vitalizing, bringing joy, bringing harmony and blessings to everything. My soul meets the soul of the universe in everyone. That is why we're here. We swam along the ocean floor. We came up at just the right moment. Our soul is here to meet the soul of the universe in everyone in very tumultuous times. So the question is, okay, so what does all this have to do with me and you and walking this path and reading news headlines and finding it really hard to stay in love when the driver's cutting me off or the people are not being kind or all those things, right? And yet this essence of love as an energy, as a power, as the givingness of the divine universe gives pause to thinking, how does this relate for me? And so what I'm going to invite you to do is take a moment on this journey called life. And I'd like you to think about a time or a moment of crossroad for you when you use the power of love to lift yourself and another up where you belonged. Everyone here has a story where you've done that. You used forgiveness. You allowed something greater than the evidence, the details, the story to lift up, right? You used a release. I'm letting it go. I'm going to move forward. These are the ways that we lift ourselves using love. You recognized another soul and walked a few steps together. This is how we lift ourselves up. We can stay stuck. We do stay stuck. It's easy to want to be right. And in the being right, we can't see the love because we are very focused on being right. And so when we have allowed ourselves to practice release, forgiveness, actually seeing, this is namaste, my soul recognizes in you. That lifts us back up where we belong rather than down underneath it all. So, oh, sorry, that came booming out. If you were nodding off, welcome back. One more quote, and then we'll kind of move into this other part that all came to me. So Holmes also says in Science of Mind, when we use love to rise above the effects of a situation, our disappointment, our betrayals, our anger, when we use love to rise above the effects of the situation, we heal everything. Do you believe that? Yes. Do you? Yes. Yeah, you sure it's not just right answer time? So when we allow love to lift us up where we belong, it harmonizes everything. So we are here. Wait, I had a dramatic moment. Stand by. Look. We are here with our golden hoops, having surfaced at just the right time, the perfect time, to co-create the harmony of love. We are the ones we have been looking for. When we intentionally infuse our vision of the world with love, we lift ourselves up where we belong. We can be here, or we can be here. This is what is called co-creation. So co-creation goes so far beyond, well, I want to manifest a new house, a new car, a new job, a new love, a new this, a new that. We are co-creating the world by intentionally infusing it with love as an energy. So we're going to close. So this will be a fast Sunday. You're like, yes, we like those subs. Look at this. We're out early. Not really. We got more. We got songs. We got more songs. So some of you might be able to relate to this. We're going to close with what I call our grown-up Sunday school lesson. Some of you may be growing up, went to churches where you had Sunday school. And Sunday schools kind of traditionally taught parables. I understand that the parable of the, who was he? The son. That son that left and came back. Prodigal son, there we go. I had it all, yeah. So that was part of this month's talk, was the parable of the prodigal son. We learn by having, okay, here's the story, but here's the message, right? That's how our unconscious mind processes anything that's coming in. So we're gonna go to grown-up Sunday school, for the close here, of how to think about this. Like, oh, this is all great, and I like these slides, and it's kind of cool, and what do I do with it? So this came out of the source of all spiritual things known as Facebook, because it does. When I need it, I'm like, come on, I know it's coming. I know, and there it is. And this was so perfect. So this is our Sunday school lesson, if you will. This is a story called "How Can I Be Happy When There Is So Much Wrong in the World?" So this is Sunday school. So let the little kid go. Okay, we get a story too. It's so cool. Yeah. So a man once asked an old Buddhist monk, "How can I allow myself to feel happiness when the world is full of suffering, war, injustice, pain, and loss?" The monk looked at him with compassion and asked, "If your mother was sick, would you stop eating?" The man looked confused. "No. Why not?" said the monk. "Because then there would be two people suffering instead of one." The monk smiled. "Exactly." Then he continued, "Many people believe that carrying the weight of the entire world on their shoulders is compassion. But often, it is only another form of suffering." The man lowered his eyes. "But every day I see bad news. I see people struggling. I see cruelty. And I feel guilty when I experience joy." The monk nodded. Then he pointed toward a small flower growing through a crack in a stone path. "Look at that flower. It grows in a world of storms. It grows in a world where leaves fall, animals die, winters come, and yet it still blooms." The monk continued, "The flower does not ignore suffering. It simply does not allow suffering to stop it from expressing its nature." Then the monk asked, "If every kind person who became hopeless, what do you think would happen? What would remain to help the others? The world does not need more exhausted souls. It needs more people with enough peace inside them to share it, enough hope to inspire it, enough strength to carry it. The man whispered, "So being happy is not selfish?" The monk smiled gently. "Selfishness is turning away from suffering. Happiness is keeping your heart open despite it. Be grateful for your meal. Call your parents. Help your neighbor. Smile at a stranger. Be kind to someone who is hurting. You do not heal the world by carrying all its pain. You heal the world by reducing the pain you touch. Protect your inner peace, because a candle that burns itself out cannot give light to anyone. A peaceful heart is not escaping the world. It is serving the world in the most powerful way possible. And that, my friends, is how love lifts us up to where we belong. And so it is." Thank you. Thank you. I love you. Turn to someone and don't say a word. Just let the love here as a power. Send it to someone beyond you, outside you. Yes. Oh no, it's never too much. So we are going to have. We get to have 3 songs. So we're going to have another song from Kristen. Yes. So I'm going to sit and she's going to do it. She's leading us. Taking my notes. Oh, wait, Kristen. Oh, I forgot the cool heart. Oh, well. All right, there we go. Welcome to my world.
Thank you. So I'm so excited because I actually have not, I just wrote this song and I haven't sung it for anyone yet. See, there we go. The universe is excited too. This is a song called My Future Self, and it started when I was just on my spiritual journey and thinking about, okay, how do I step into my future self if I don't know what she feels like, and what it feels like to be her, and to pour the love out, and to feel connected, and to, there's all these things that we think of when we want to visualize our future self. So this is a bit of a manifestation for me, and yeah, I think as I sing it too, it's not gender specific. I wrote it from my point of view, but it's about stepping into our future selves. Yay, I'm so excited. The way she moves through the world, it's such a vibe, chasing rainbows, colors fading in the light. She's healthy and wealthy, body and soul. And if it's not a heck yes, then the answer's no. I step into my future self, I can feel her energy. It ain't up to no one else to manifest my destiny. I got a smile up on my face for things that haven't happened yet. Till it comes to fruition, I'm holding the vision of my future self. Oh, 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 ooh, oh. She flows like the ocean, toward when's meant to be, cues up the vibration and the lines with ease. She's built a foundation of purpose and peace, riding on a wave of authenticity. Step into my future self, I can feel her energy. There you go. It ain't enough to no one else to manifest my destiny. I got a smile up on my face for things that haven't happened yet. Till it comes to fruition, I'm holding the vision of my future self. I'm embracing my woo-woo, get a little delulu. I give myself grace and I celebrate it all. How can we fly if we're too scared to fall? Step into my future self. I can feel her energy. It ain't enough to no one else to manifest my destiny. I got a smile up on my face for things that haven't happened yet. Till it comes to fruition, I'm holding the vision of what? Ooh, into my future self. I can feel her energy. Ooh, my destiny, a smile up on my face for things that haven't happened yet. Till it comes to fruition, I'm holding the vision of my future self. I'm holding the vision of my future self. Till it comes to fruition, I'm holding the vision. Thank you so much. Yay! Oh. Thank you.
We got one up. That was Kristen Lee. Thank you. That was so fun. What a great way to tie this together. Thank you so much. And so now is our time for our offerings, our acknowledgement of what we do here. So I'm going to invite the ambassadors up. Oh, wait, stop. Oh, we have a new ambassador. Oh, she's in her training program right now, so be gentle as she passes that basket and gets that down. So again, and if you come on Sundays, you hear this, what we do here matters within ourselves and how we carry it forward through the day, through the week, out into the world. And what allows that to keep the lights on, to keep it nice and cool in here, and all of those little, earthbound issues is the giving. Remember, love is the givingness from the universe, and we give through ourselves. So we are part of that love process. And so if you will, take your offerings to your heart, if that works for you. I like to do that because when I say the words, I feel the vibration. It comes through the heart, and I can feel my words vibrating, so it has that energy. And together, you'd think I know this one, guys, but I have to have the cheat sheet. Here we go. So holding this and infusing this with your love, remember, with intention. Divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I give, and all that I receive. I am prosperous now. And so we sing together a song that is, I know the words to. Oh, I guess that's on me. Golly, Beth. I need my own assistant. Here we go. God is my source. Yeah, here we go. Sing it like you mean it.
God is my source. God is my power. God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need.
Now we do joy.
Joy is my source. Joy is my power. Joy gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. Joy gives me everything I need. Love is my source. Love is my power. Love gives me everything everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. Love gives me everything I need.
Oh, thank you so much. And now we will have announcements with the beautiful and soon-to-be practitioner, Susan Cole. She said yes. She listened. She's in the classes. Here we go. Oh, I guess you need
Thank you, Beth. Shh, not supposed to tell anybody that. Just kidding, just kidding. I'm excited. Good morning, everyone. What a beautiful morning. I was camping last night, and my alarm didn't go off this morning, so I rushed to get here so I could be here for this amazing service. So our announcements today, we have the 2026 Gourmets for God fundraiser is complete. We have 15 parties offered this year, and the bidding was intense. Thank you to all for participating in this beautiful fundraiser for our center. And for more, let's welcome Pam Migliosi. Morning, Pam.
Thank you, Susan. Boy, I'll tell you, what a journey we've been on. And I am just overwhelmed. Thank you, thank you, thank you to every host, hostess, co-host. Thank you for your dedication and the parties that I know you're planning that are going to be absolutely terrific. Thank you to everyone who bid it. And for our host and hostesses, on Cecilia, behind Cecilia's desk in the office is a folder. And on the folder for every host and every co-host, there's a folder with a little tip sheet about your party, how to do it, any questions, and a list of your winners with their names, their phone numbers, and give me a round of applause, their email addresses. So you don't have to say, oh gosh, I can't get a hold of them. I wish I could email them. So very, very quickly, I just want to let you know that. And now, the other thing I want to tell you is I want a drum roll. Here is what we have collected thus far, and we are not done. $8,590 as of now. Thank you, Cecilia, for putting that all together. And on the table in the breezeway today and every single Sunday until the 19th of September, which is 1 week from Sarah's wonderful party, her fundraiser. You can continue to sign up, $35 each, $35 each, $35 each. You know what? I think we're going to hit 10,000. We're going to hit 10,000? I know we are. And 100% is going to our new home. Isn't that great? 100%. So thank you, thank you, thank you. So we don't have any tables today you have to come look at. Pam's not going to bug you today. So thank you. And I would like to call Susie Kusner up. Yeah. Oh, you're going to finish. I'm sorry. Yes.
Thank you. We're close. Do you want your pen? And
Stay
just-
right here?
Yes.
I'll
Yes.
stay right here.
Yes. Okay, just a few more things before we get to that. Today after service, the Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion team will be hosting Listening for Love. This is a time to gather together as a loving community to expand our listening techniques and get to know each other on a deeper level. This is based on the StoryCorps program, which preserves people's life stories. I know you might have heard of that. There is no fee for this, and it is open to all. So come on over to the social hall after service, and please see Cecilia Haase for more information. This really is an eye-opening event, and you get to talk to people one-on-one and really get to know people better and tell your story, and they can tell theirs. Sacred Circles are returning to CSL TV for the summer of 2026. Sacred Circles is a community event where we gather in a practitioner's home or online in a Zoom room to discuss our own personal insights and intentions for making our own big leaps. The circles are 90 minutes once a week. They will run for 5 weeks. Circles will be offered either during the daytime or in the evening. It is about conversation, sharing, and connecting with others who share our passions. These circles are gifts from the practitioners to the community. There is no charge for them. So please sign up on the sign-up sheets to indicate your interest and which time zone would work better for you. The circles will run July 26th through August 23rd, and again, we do have a Zoom option. We have 2 fantastic groups that meet each month. The Band of Brothers men's group meets for breakfast the 2nd and 4th Wednesdays at Richie's Diner in Temecula. This is a powerful men's group where they gather to connect and discuss topics together. The Sisters in Spirit women's group meets every 3rd Thursday for breakfast at Richie's Diner in Temecula. They too meet to connect, discuss their spiritual practices, and have dialogue about topics together. For more information on either of these groups, please see the activities table in the breezeway. And today after service, because we're doing the diversity and equity, listening is love, there will be no EFT in the garden today. And now we have one more thing.
You're coming up too? Yeah, you got to come up. You got us all.
Not yet, not yet.
Go back. What are you doing?
So this is one of my favorite parts of the year, where we get to honor, recognize, celebrate, lift up the volunteer of the year of the previous year. So that's what we're going to do today, is we are going to celebrate our volunteer of the year for 2025. So what happens is the board reaches out to all of the lead of all of the volunteer areas, and ask them, who would you recommend for volunteer of the year? So everybody gets put in a hat, and then the board decides on who's it going to be from each group. So as you can tell, I'm the lead ambassador. So this person that I recommended, as soon as they asked me, that person came right into my mind. This person has been doing ambassador longer than I've been doing it. They've been here. They're the epitome of joy. I mean, when they show up, they are smiling, they are joyous, they are loving, just connects with everybody, always happy. She is somebody that when I send out the request for availability, she is one of the first ones to respond and said, I'm there. Any Sunday that you need me, I am here whenever you need me. When somebody calls in and they say, oh gosh, I can't make it, and I put out the request, hey, can anybody make? She's usually the first one to just say, here, yes, I'm here, I'm in. I'm getting just chills because this is a very special person to this community and to myself. And I just love this person, and this person is going to be announced by Pam.
Do I get the fun part? Well, when we were in the board meeting and the recommendation from Susie was made, it was a no-brainer, right? This is a no-brainer. So this person not only does beautiful work, dedicated work here at the center for so many years, but this is a beautiful person. Just a little bit, I'm probably going to give it away, but that's okay. A teacher for many, many years. Today continues to tutor. A friend to so many. You need something? She's there. And it is my honor and the honor of everyone on the board, Susie, the entire ambassador team. Holly Hall, come forward. And we have a card signed by everybody on the ambassador team, a card signed by everyone on the board, along with a gift card for you just to go spend wherever you want. And please, everyone join us after service. I'm going to go back. We have a Volunteer of the Year Award cake for Holly. We're going to have cake and coffee. And it's not being cut until Holly gets to see it, and we'll snap some pictures. Okay, thank you.
Yay, Holly. She also has an amazing array of hats. She does hats right. She does hats. That's right. So it is our time, a time of our prayer. I'd invite all the practitioners up or along the sides, whatever's comfortable for you, to join in the consciousness of holding space. This, too, is how we give the givingness of our love, all of ours, is to connect through the heart by way of prayer, by holding in that very intentional consciousness the vision of love. And so I invite you to take that breath in, following it all the way into your own heart, placing your hand there if that feels right to you so that you have the connection. And then beyond that space, to follow it even deeper into that place where there is only love, that powerful givingness, unconditional, unlimited, unqualified love. This is the place where Spirit resides within each heart, within each breath, within each intention. This is love. And as I turn to it, it turns to me. And I often think, oh, there you are. And so I know as it flows through me, it is flowing through every single heart, every mind, every thought, every intention right now. The power of love to lift us up where we belong. It is the healing power and force in the universe itself. It connects, it heals, it loves, it forgives, it releases, it simply knows the perfection within each sentient being. And as that love grows, it expands, it moves exponentially throughout and beyond. This is love in action. This is life in form. So I know as we move through this week, it is with that idea in our own minds, in our connections with one another, in our connections with those we have not spoken with, for all the reasons that those things happen, so that there is healing that simply breathes itself. And this is life. This is peace. This is joy. And so I know as we move through this week, it is with that expansive awareness of the power we each carry within us. I release this. I know it is already done in the mind of God. And together we say, and so it is. Thank you all. Now we're going to sing. So stand up and here we go. Let it rip. Oh, whoop, that's on me. Hold on. Words are coming. There we go.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, a peace that was meant to be. With God as our power, family all are we. Let us walk all together in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my solemn vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth and let it begin with me.
So thank you all. Go celebrate Holly. Lift up others where you all belong. Thank you. See you next week. Good day.